Hello and welcome to the Scoop at Southern. I'm Tayler Critchlow and I'll be filling in for Will on this week's show. It's been a busy week here at GSU. We'll blow out breast cancer, learn about science during Mold Day, and then discuss the Statesboro mayoral elections. We begin with the third annual Blowout breast cancer event that was held in the Williams Center Tuesday to raise awareness and fight breast cancer as part of the National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Blowout Breast Cancer is hosted by American Cancer Society's Colleges Against Cancer organization here on campus, featuring candles to remember and honor those who have suffered or are suffering due to breast cancer. A moment of silence was held in remembrance of those lost, ending with the candles being blown out. Along with the candles, there were presentations and survivor testimonies documenting the effects of breast cancer and how to prevent and prepare yourself against it. A small excerpt from the theater performance, Clean House, was also featured at the event. Mold Day, a national event held every year on October 23rd from 6:02 a.m. to 6:02 p.m. in order to commemorate Avogadro's number 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd power, which is, of course, a basic unit in chemistry. We stopped by the event to learn more about it.
Mold Day is a celebration of National Chemistry Week and a celebration of chemistry. We get together and do demonstrations and have a nice time.
Hi, I'm Christy. I'm in Chem Club, SACS, and tonight we are doing Mold Day at 6:02 p.m. Mold Day is celebrating the mole. 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules or atoms are in a substance equals a mole. And tonight I'm doing propane bubbles and I'm setting myself on fire. And it's super duper safe, and it's like I'm gonna have water all the way up here, and then I'm gonna take a scoop of propane bubbles with water and soap and light it on fire and combustion. Bam.
Kool-Aid in here, and we're also going to put in some fruit that's slightly carbonated. We put carbon dioxide in here and left it overnight, so now the fruit is a little bit carbonated. Put it into the cauldron, and then we've got dry ice on the floor right here that we're going to put into here, and it's going to look like a witch's cauldron, smoking all over the place. The dry ice is going to be evaporated.
Nitrogen Dippin' Dots and Danish candy. We have milk and creamer, which is like this ice cream mix, and they're using liquid nitrogen just to freeze it. So it's really cool, and it's not like toxic.
Nothing says chemistry like setting your hand on fire. Discrimination was a hot-button issue Wednesday night at the True Life Power of Silence event. True Life Power of Silence was an event hosted by the Minority Advisement Program from the Multicultural Student Center. The forum provides students with the opportunity to discuss discrimination they have faced or have witnessed others facing. There are interactive activities that students participated in to realize the reality of modern racism. There were also presenters discussing how students could prevent and intervene on future racist occurrences. We're going to take a quick break right now, but when we come back, we will be talking about topics at Georgia Southern's Day at Belk and A Shot of Life, so stay tuned.
Run on down to Statesboro.
And keep on running in the Run the Borough 5K.
Join us at the starting line in front of City Hall, December the 6th at 5:30.
We'll be racing to the finish line to get back and enjoy all the festivities of the holiday celebration.
Get pictures with Santa, enjoy caroling, holiday crafts, and warm up with some Chili Town.
So join us here first Friday, December 6th for the Run the Borough 5K and the downtown holiday celebration.
For more info, go to visit statesboroga.com.
I'll race you up there.
Sure.
Woohoo! And we're back. A commemorative service entitled A Shot of Life was held Wednesday night for those affected with substance use and abuse in response to Alcohol Awareness Week. Sean Goral was a biology major, highly involved on campus and an active surfer, until May of 2013 when he rode home with an intoxicated driver, resulting in an event that has left him a quadriplegic. Currently, Goral is still working towards obtaining his degree on an independent study basis. All the proceeds from the event that were gathered from the $1 candle donations for the Candlelight Walk and from personal donations are going towards a wheelchair-accessible vehicle for Goral. The service was held at the Rotunda and had food, a DJ, and a memorial wall. The Belk department store in Statesboro celebrated Georgia Southern Day all day Thursday, offering 20% discounts for Georgia Southern students, faculty, staff, and retirees, as well as a scholarship for students. I dropped by Belk's and spoke with some of the managers during the event. I'm here for the Belk department store at the start of the first ever Georgia Southern Day. We're going to take a look around the store and talk to a few of the managers about the event.
Okay, I'm taking maybe back.
I'm here with Brandy Todd, stores manager, and Anisha Adams and Connie Key, who are sales managers. Now, tell me, what is Georgia Southern Day at Belk?
This is actually our first annual Georgia Southern Day at Belk, so we're looking to continue this great partnership in the future, but it invites all Georgia Southern faculty, retirees, and students to visit our store and receive a special 20% off discount throughout the day today on October 24th.
Okay, so what was the thought process? Why did you decide to have this?
Well, actually, it was a partnership that we're building with the retail school and the business school in correlation with the Belk Scholarship Program. That is also a partnership with Georgia Southern University. It was something we wanted to do to give back, just so we could help celebrate this fantastic university here in Statesboro.
Okay, anything to add?
She pretty much said it all.
Okay, so how much of a discount did you say it was?
It's 20%
on everything?
throughout the store. Very, very limited exclusions. Very few exclusions. So brands like Polo, Columbia, Nautica, Michael Kors that you normally do not receive a discount, Georgia Southern will receive one today.
Okay, and do they have to show their ID?
Yes, they do have to present their Georgia Southern ID.
All right, so are you guys expecting a big turnout today?
Hopefully so. Like I said, we have been in partnership with Angela Hanlon, the marketing director, as well as Dora Bob. And it's kind of one of those things, you know, it's the first time we've ever done this, so it will be exciting to see just how great of a turnout we have today. And hopefully, like I said, some key takeaways for the future.
All right, so do you have any other selling points that you'd like to give to students who may be on the edge about coming today?
Just invite them in. Again, it's a very limited exclusion, a great time to save and get ready for fall. The weather has gotten a little chillier outside, so it's a great time to come in and shop. We have lots of cold weather merchandise ready. And then again, we're open until 9 p.m. tonight, and refreshments are going to run from about 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So yeah, we want everyone to come on out and take advantage of this limited exclusion discount and say thank you to Georgia Southern University.
Thank you, Georgia Southern. Hell Southern.
I thought the event was a great idea and even bought a few things myself. On another note, the Statesboro mayoral elections are in full swing, with the election day looming closer on the horizon. Our reporter Will attended the pretty heated debate that was held Tuesday night. Will?
Thanks, Taylor. I'm here at the Averitt Center for the Arts, and it's very Halloween themed tonight. It has cobwebs, jack-o'-lanterns back behind me, and as fall rolls around, the mayoral election also rolls around. And tonight there will be a debate and a meet and greet. At 6:30, the meet and greet will begin in the lobby here at the Averitt Center, and then at 7:30, we'll meet the candidates and have an open forum discussion where they'll talk about the issues that they're going to cover in this election, how they plan to resolve them, and the community members in the audience will be able to ask questions and receive answers from the candidates.
I think one of the biggest assets we have in this city are our local business leaders. You know, they're on the sidelines during this whole process of us trying to realize who we are and have a vision to grow. But I really do believe that you have to include the districts as part of the city, and I don't believe they're being done that right now. But I would appreciate your vote on November the 5th, and thank you for coming out, and thank you for your time.
If you're looking for an approachable candidate who promotes fiscal responsibility, who cares about this community, and who makes decisions based upon what's best for the greatest number of people in our district, in our city, then vote for me during early voting this week and next week, or on Election Day, November 5th.
Glad to be here and be able to tell you about your grant today. A city that fails to invest into its young people is a city that's destined for failure. I love this city too much to let it fall to the wayside. So I put together a platform that addresses comprehensively all of the needs of the city.
My vision is representative of my background, which is I grew up here, my family's from here, they have been here for over 4 generations. I'm the descendant of Green Johnston, a former mayor of Statesboro. I'm also the daughter of the late Judge J. Lane Johnston. And our family has always had a passion for this city, a love for this city, a respect for this city, and a desire to leave it better than when we came.
I'm running for mayor. I think you know I have the courage to do the right thing. I'm a little guy standing up for the little people, and I'll continue to do that as I have in the past, for the past 5 years. It would be an honor to work for the people of the city of Statesboro.
That's some pretty interesting stuff. And when we come back from this commercial break, I will talk about the candidates and the effects the election has on Georgia Southern with our student media panel.
Run on down to Statesboro.
And keep on running in the Run the Borough 5K.
Join us at the starting line in front of City Hall, December the 6th at 5:30.
We'll be racing to the finish line to get back and enjoy all the festivities of the holiday celebration.
Get pictures with Santa, enjoy caroling, holiday crafts, and warm up with some Chili Town.
So join us here first Friday, December 6th for the Run the Borough 5K and the downtown holiday celebration.
For more info, go to visit statesboroga.com.
I'll race you up there.
Sure.
Woohoo! Welcome back. I'm joined here with 2 of our Georgia and staff members to discuss the Statesboro mayoral elections. Football reporter Will Cheney and news editor Will Price. All right, now, Wills, tell me first off, why should students care about the election?
Yeah, so a lot of students may be wondering, why should I care about an election that's not taking place where I'm from, maybe because the vast majority of people come to Georgia Southern are not from South Georgia or maybe not from Statesboro. What they probably don't know is that the mayoral elections and the mayoral office greatly affect what happens at Georgia Southern University. For example, recently Georgia Southern's been under construction with a firing range or a shooting archery range around campus. The mayor office granted around $500,000 for that project alone.
Wow, that's a lot of money. All right, so what are your opinions on each of the candidates themselves?
Well, starting with the incumbent, Joe Brannon, you know, it'll be interesting to watch because he's had a different term. You know, he's had different circumstances where he's alienated some people, but really, as history has shown us, incumbents do pretty well in different elections because, you know, the American public will give people different chances to kind of bring back, you know, what they thought they were going to do. And really, Brannon, you know, thinks Statesboro's going in a good direction.
I agree. I think Brannon is kind of a status quo kind of figure in Statesboro. He wants to maintain what's going on. It's in a positive light, I guess. The next candidate, kind of, I call him the dark horse, but we don't know a lot about him. Jonathan McCollar is the first African American running for mayoral candidate in the city of Statesboro, rather. He's kind of he has an interesting, I guess, platform. It's based on increasing the tax base in Statesboro by increasing employment, whether that be students, locals, etc. So mostly, I think most people who would be voting for him are those really concerned with the economy. The next candidate we're kind of looking at is maybe some may call outspoken, some may call kind of I guess like a man of the people. His name's Bill Thomas. He owns a catering company called the Big Bad Wolves Catering in around Statesboro. He's been known recently to kind of, I guess you could say, call out other candidates on maybe their misjudgments or things that maybe what he sees as ethical problems. He's a man of the people, self-proclaimed. So.
Yeah, and to add to Mr. Thomas, he's been a staple at county commission meetings, things like that. He's been very outspoken, and he's the classic example of the common man who has had a say in the city council to actually go and run for the position to try to make the changes he sees fit. And then the final candidate, Jan Moore. She has a decorated, past with Statesboro. She's had many family members serve public office for Belk County. She is the business editor for the Statesboro Herald, so she's obviously very well informed. She's worked with the Boys and Girls Club of Bullock County, so she has a lot of good things going for her for the election, on top of being the first female to run for the position.
Well, that's all the time we have here for this week's episode. Will and Will, thank you again for joining us. And from all of us here at Student Media, have a great week, GSU.